Hello guys and welcome to my Modo review. Well, Modo review and expectations. As you know, this video is part of Sweet and Sour Gamers. We are a group of gamers that play different games. Well, for now, we're starting off with Jade Dynasty, and we each play Modon, or we each play different classes. So moving along. Um, it seems that Motos are getting a buff. Actually, we are getting a huge buff. It's going to be fairly great. We could basically buff up in any form. We won't need to switch demon to demonic posture and use self restraint resistance or self righteousness. So my bot right here, this wouldn't be needed. I would be able to remove this and put self righteousness, and I would be able to buff up. When the mob comes out, I'd be able to buff up and just attack. See, I wouldn't have to wait this long. That's what's making us not able to make so much money, because we have to wait 15 seconds or so between each attack. And as you can tell, the mobs are pretty strong. My damage dealing is not that little, but I mean, I guess it is little compared to other ascendeds. But I don't have a damage attacks. I have an attack zone, but it's not like two attacks or three or two attacks and attack increase. It's not like that. So that's the only reason why I have so little. I mean, I could have more, but right now I prefer defense over attack, because the more defense I have, the less pots I use. I know I purchased this, but I could just spam these. I could just spam these all day, and I have this on my. I have expertise pot level 10. I barely use any pots. These recovers 100% spirit plus my dagger's protector. So it's all good. It's all good in the hoods. My dagger's protector is 900 seconds cooldown, and I have this set to 500 seconds, so it could recover around where Dagos protectors are already done. So I have it set to be on time with my Dagos protector. Well, anyways, let's talk about. I don't know why my bot is not picking up any items right now. So let me just set it to all items real quick. Apparently that's a bug. I have to get out of restraint resistance for it to work. Because restraint resistance make any settings that you change, it does not matter anymore. So don't wait. But anyways, what I think is though about modos, we should make our skill. They should make our skills more useful. Meaning that we aren't only Kang but reliant. We should be able to use other skills as well. And I'm going to show you the skills that I think that we should be able to use. Um, Ghost of Wronged, okay, I get we could use in any form, but it's a single target, so why does it matter for Modon and human? I have no idea. I didn't even level up Ghost of Wronged because I don't use it in human form. But anyways, here's the deal. It crushes a single target within 11 yards for 11 seconds, decreasing damage dealt by 9% of defense and defense by 99. I mean, obviously it goes on to do more per level. It goes on to do a lot more. It goes on to reduce a lot more defense, and we're going to check the database here to confirm that. The database obviously states that it does. Let's see, it's over somewhere right around. Goes to wrong. Where are you? I think it's in demon side, but I'm not so sure. It's never on demon side. Last time I saw it, it wasn't on demon side. It is on demon side. I am bugging out. Anyways, I'm just gonna put random skills here. Random, just for the sake of the video. Should have prepared this, but I just go on as I think this up. And it's right here. right here. Ghost of Wronged. In the end, okay, it curses a single target, 18 yards, for 20 seconds, decreasing damage dealt by 30% and defense by 400%. Cooldown 90 seconds. When Ghost of Wrong reaches rank 10, it will reduce target's crit strike rate by 10%. I see that has potential, but it should be a lower cooldown, about say 30 seconds, and it should it should be AO, like you're able to, and because if we could use it in human form, why can't Agile Embrace make this AO, a multi-target hit, instead of curses a single target? Because single target is deprecated now. Because there's so much, you can't do anything with single target. Because you're gonna be chasing after a whole group of people. You're not gonna be chasing after one person. So single target is deprecated, especially for human form daggers. We don't use single target stuff. We don't need it. It's worthless to us. We don't when we PvP and single target, it's only in duels, and when we do that we go demon form. So Ghost of Wrong really isn't much. It really isn't much. Alright, so enough of that. So another upgrade I think we should have is for Vile Edict, I think we should have, that skill to be useful. Basically, it could be our debuffer. Whenever we use this skill, it could debuff anything around. And the yards needs to raise, because 10 yards, I mean, come on, that's a pretty big jump from Kangba having 20 yards and this only having 10 yards. 10 yards is ridiculous. Like, who's going to be 10 yards around what? You're going to have a Vim come up close to you? Obviously, yes. So that's why they should be our debuffer. So if it's going to stay 10 yards, even if it is 20 yards, it should be our debuffer. If anyone comes so close, we could debuff them. If they have shields on or anything like that, we could take it off. We could burn it off. Because I feel like Modos are like the cursing and burning class. Like, we could melt stuff, we could curse stuff, we could do all this vile stuff. So it should be allowed to burn off Raja, to burn off any shields that our opponent has if they are close enough. It should be allowed to do that. And our Mesmic Frenzy, it's perfect, but it needs to increase somewhat. I see here it says create an array that curses targets within 18 yards every 5 seconds, increases the damage dealt. Every 5 seconds, increases the damage they take by 12%, decreasing their attack by 150. The array lasts for 1 hour. So every 5 seconds, I feel like that's a description. That's a description change. It should be like, I don't get it. Why is it every 5 seconds? It just does that. It doesn't do anything else. It just makes them take damage of 12%. See, it's going to stay there. Let's see. Well, I guess not. It's every 5. I don't understand it. Well, anyways, it should just be stat. As soon as you use anyone around the array, the damage they take will be 12%, and if not more, so it would be cool. Anyways, moving along with Vile Edict should be our debuffer, yes. We have another useless skill, Bone Smelt Stinger. I see a lot of tier 3 people with tier 3 skills they still use, and it's still useful. So let's make our Blood Smelt Stinger just like a Sky Seeker, if you will, our human Sky Seeker. Basically, if you're close enough, which this is 9 yards, which makes no sense to me, but whatever. If you're close enough, you get hit by this, it's over for you. You're gonna be debuffed by a lot. Like, I'm talking about, you're gonna be silenced, you're gonna be stunned, you're gonna be paralyzed, you're gonna be the whole works, bleeding, all that, because it's Bone Smelt Stinger. Like, people should be afraid of that. Like, I mean, it's an area of bones that's coming down upon you. I'm going to showcase this real quick to show you guys what it looks like. It looks pretty I don't have it. Sorry, I can't show you, but it looks pretty powerful. It's like shards of bones that come from the ground, and they basically stay and they attack you. You know, you should be screaming whenever that comes out. So I mean, I'm just saying that should be made useful. Um, Another thing is, what was I gonna say? At least we get Sky Seeker in all forms now. I mean, I that makes up for Bone Smell Stinger being useless because we get it in all forms now. It's our final chance. It can only be used in Modon form. That's going to be changed to using any form. As you can see, this skill right here, you usually before when we had this up, the miasmic frenzy, we could only use it in any form. We could only use it in human form. Now we could use it in any form. So that was pretty cool. Now I could use it while botting. I could, if I'm awake, I could just set this up so the monsters I'm attacking get more damage done. I guess my attack power goes up by 12%. I guess that's cool. Well, anyways, that's about it for the video. I'm going to recruit people for different classes. I guess I need about 24 people on the team because there's going to be a lot more classes, so we can put out more videos. But thank you for watching and have a good day.